Right, hello again everyone. I had to start again there because I'd forgotten what date it was. It's like that meme that I got sent where it's Blur's Day the 14th of April because all of the days are rolling into one. So I found out it's Wednesday the 24th of April, so we're up to Wednesday on the home learning. I'll do a video every day. Sorry this video is late. I am currently homeschooling my own 10-year-old. So parents, I am in solidarity with you. Yes. So we are doing Fluent in 5. And it is week 23, day 3. If I've got that correct. Feel free to correct me at any point. Week 23 and it's day 3 we're doing. Okay. Question number 1. Right, nice and simple. 71,612. Add 83,783. Right, I hope you can see that well. I should have gotten a new whiteboard pen yesterday, but I forgot to pick one up. So let's go for it. The two 5-digit numbers, so they line up perfectly. There's no room for error there. Okay, we're adding together two tens of thousands numbers. So we know 3 digits are hundreds numbers. Numbers with 4 digits, they're thousands numbers. Numbers with 5 digits, they're tens of thousands numbers. So we're just lining them all up correctly and we can go for it. Everyone really good at this actually. 3 add 2 is 5. 8 add 1 is 9. 7 add 6 is 13. 3 goes in the box. 1 goes in the on the doorstep in the next column. 3 add 1 is 4. Add the extra 1 is 5. And 7 add 8 is 15. Starting a new column. Starting a hundreds of thousands column here. So the answer is 155,395. That's question number 1. That was for a point. Right, question number 2. Mystery number, divided by 100. Now we've got the answer this time. It's 0.67. Okay, so I'm going to use my skills from last week's maths actually, or was it, no, Monday's maths, Monday, where we used the opposite, the inverse to work it out. So I need to know what the biggest number is using these two numbers and times to make a smaller number. So I'm dividing by 100. Times and dividing by 100 means that you're sliding the numbers up and down the place value scheme. You don't need to put it into a column or anything like that. So I'm going to do it the illegal way actually. And now I'm on video doing it the illegal way. So I'm going to move the decimal point, which is how I was taught it at school. Okay. But apparently the decimal point never moves. It's the numbers that move. So we're just going to do it illegally and we're going to imagine the numbers have moved. So 0.67 and I'm going to get 2 spaces bigger. I'm going to times by 100 to work out the mystery number. So I'm going to get bigger. The number's going to get bigger. I'm going to move the decimal point this way. 1, 2, the decimal point would end up there. And what number would that be? That would be 67. So the mystery number, the answer is 67. So 67 divided by 100 would be 0.67. And that actually works because if I got 2 spaces smaller, I would have the number 0.67. So there you go. I've just checked and earned myself a raffle ticket. Question number 3. 7,356 times 67. Long multiplication because I'm timesing by 2 numbers this time. So let's get the trusty post-it note out. Cover over this column because I just need the number at the moment that is in the ones column. Now I can do that pretty easily. 7 times 6 or 6 times 7 is 42. 2 goes in the box, 4 on the doorstep. 5 times 7, 35. Add the 4 is 39. 9 in the box, 3 on the doorstep. Don't need that number anymore. Cross it out. 3 times 7 is 21. Add the 3 is 24. 4 goes in the box. 2 goes on the doorstep. Cross that number out. I don't need it anymore. 7 times 7 is 49. Add the 2, 50, 51. And start a new column off. 51,492 is the answer. Okay, I'm going to cover over the unit now. I'm going to times by the number in the tens column. 6 tens stands for 60, so I need to remember the biz, the very important 0. Now I can just go ahead and do it like I did this. row here. 6 times 6 is 36. 6 in the box, 3 in the sky, because I've run out of room here on this doorstep. I don't want to get confused. I'm going to put this 3 up high, flying in the sky. 5 times 6 is 30. Add the 3 is 33. 3 in the box, 3 in the sky. 3 times 6 is 18. Add the 3. 19, 20, 21. 1 in the box, 2 in the sky. 7 times 6 is 42. 43, 44. Starting a new column. No more maths to do. Add my 2 numbers together. I hope you can see those answers. So 51,492. Add 441,360. Remember, you're allowed to make one little calculation error on this and you'll still get yourself a point. 2 add 0 is 2. 9 add 6 is 15. 5 in the box, 1 on the doorstep. 4 add 3 is 7. Add 1 is 8. 1 add 1 is 2. 5 add 4 is 9. And 4 on its own there at the end. The answer is 492,852 for 2 points. Well done if you got both marks there. You must be working really hard. Okay, question number 3. It's a bus stop divide. We practiced these yesterday, so hopefully you've remembered some of the strategies that we do. Pretty easy once you get your head around these. 5,607 in the bus stop, and we're dividing by 7. We want groups of 7 only. Let's do the little trick that we sometimes do in class. Let's write the 7 times table out. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, that's 9 times 7, 10 times 7, 70, let's put that up there, you've probably run out, 70, 77, and 84. Okay, right, probably not need all those actually. Let's work through it. How many 7s can I get from 5? No 7s. Carry the 5 across. How many 7s can I get from 56 or fit into 56? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 exactly. 8 goes on the top of the bus stop. How many 7s can I fit into 0? None. I can't get any 7s from 0. Nothing to carry across. How many 7s can I fit into 7? 1. So the answer is 801. Exactly. No remainders at all. 801. That was question number 4. And the final one, fractions. So don't forget, kids, you can pause me at this point if you've been finding fractions tricky, which is what I'm hearing. You can pause me, you can watch the video again. You can't pause me in class, so this is a bonus. You can watch the video again, you can have another go, but if it is really, if you're not getting it at all, just leave it. And we will go over it again next week when all of the work is about fractions. So I'll make the videos a little bit longer and we'll really unpick some of the strategies so you understand it. Okay, the denominators are the same. So we don't need to do anything to change them. We just need to do the basic maths. Very simple. 7 take away 2, which is 5. 5 what? 5/9. Now that looks like a fraction that we're used to seeing over the years. The number on the top smaller than the bottom. I can't divide it. I can't simplify it or anything. So I'm just going to leave it like that. 5/9 is the answer. And that was all for your Fluent in 5. So what I'm going to do is go through now Wednesday's maths home learning for week 1. And go through the word problems because I know some people find these really tricky. So we'll go through. The challenge is to round up or round down, whichever one is most appropriate to fit the problem, and you'll see what I mean in a second. So question number 1, how many complete weeks are there in 60 days? So you've got 60 days altogether, and I want to know how many weeks you can fit into 60 days. So the 7 days in a week, I'm counting 7s really, or I'm dividing 60 by 7. I think I'm just going to count in 7s because that's going to be quite easier. So 7, that's 1 whole week. 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, and the next one is 56. Now I can't get a 63 because I've only got 60 days here, which is not in the 7 times table. So there's going to be like a remainder, isn't there? So how many whole weeks, complete weeks was the answer. How many can I get from these 60 days? Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 full weeks. And then I'd have 4 days left over. I'd have a remainder of 4, which don't make a week. So the answer to question number 1 is 8. 6, 7, 8 full weeks. That's your answer. Question number 2. Bottles are put into crates of 12. So if you can imagine 12 bottles would make 1 crate. How many crates would I need if I had 100 bottles though? So again, I'm going to count in 12s. Let's see. I've got 100 bottles. Oh, it's really dying my pen now. Hope you can see this. 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, and spot the pattern now, 96, 108. Well, I had 100 bottles actually, so that's not in the 12 times table. So there's 1 full crate, 2 full crates, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 full crates. But I have 100 bottles, so I would need an extra crate for those 4 bottles there. So I would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I would need 9 crates altogether to fit my 100 bottles in. Question number 3. 1 bag of dog food lasts Rex for 6 days. How many bags will he need for 75 days? Okay, so if 1 bag lasts him for 6 days, then 2 bags is going to last him for 12. 3 bags for 18. 4 bags for 24 days. 5 bags would last him for 30 days. 6 bags would be 36. 42. 7 bags would be 42. There's that pattern again with the unit, 42. So the next one would be 48. And the next one would be 54 and then 60. Now I've got 75 days to work through, so I can carry on. 66, and the next number would be 72. Now I've got 75. 75 is not in the 6 times table. So how many bags would I need to last in these 75 days? I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then I've still got a few days to go, so I will have to buy 13 bags. So 13 bags I would need for my dog, Rex, if I needed to feed him for 75 days. Actually, with us all buying in bulk, I bet you some people have bought much more pet food. I know my cat has never been so spoilt with all these different selections of pouches that he's got going on in the cupboard. He loves it. Okay, question number 4. Cards are sold in packets of 8. How many full packs can be made from 150 cards? So I've got 150 and I can only get 8 in a packet. So how many packets? I'm going to put this in a bus stop. 8. Right, hopefully you can see that. If not, you'll have to imagine or write it down for yourself. How many 8s can I fit into 1? 0. Can't get any 8s out of 1. Carry this number across. How many 8s can I fit into 15? 8, 6, can't get to 16. So 1 again, and there's 7 left over because I'm just 1 short of having double 8 there. How many 8s can I fit into 70? 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64. I can get 8. 8 8s are 64. And there's a remainder of 6 at the end. So the question, how many packets, full packets, can I make from 150 cards? I could make 18 full packets and I would have 6 left over, which I couldn't make a full packet from. So the answer is 18 full packets. Okay. Last one before we do the challenge. Bags of sand hold 25 kilograms. Robin needs 340 kilograms of sand. How many bags does he need to buy? 25. Straight away that makes me think 25. We're going to count in 25s. So let's do it. 25, 50, 75, 100. Simple. Then 125, 150, 175, 200. Then again, 225, 250, 275, 300. Getting close to that mark now. He needs 340. So we've got 325. Ooh, 350. I can't get there. 340 is not in the 25 times table. So, but that's the amount that he needs. So we'd need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and an extra one. So we would need altogether for Robin to have enough sand to do whatever he wants to do with his sand, would need 14 bags. Robin, could be a girl, couldn't it? Robin, that's a girl's name as well. Wonder what they're going to build. Okay, and your challenge. Tricky challenge. A bus journey takes 45 minutes. How many complete journeys can the bus make in 16 hours? Right, okay. My brain would work it out like this, I think. So I know 45 minutes is 3/4. I'll put it here just in case you can't see. 45 minutes is like 3/4 of an hour. You're 15 minutes short of just having a full hour. So I know 45 and 45. It's like 2 halves of a football match, that, isn't it? I know a football match lasts for 90 minutes. 90 minutes of play. Obviously, they get that break in between, but 90 minutes, that's how much football you get to watch when you watch a football match. And 90 minutes is the same as 1 hour and 30 minutes, an hour and a half. So you can imagine that, an hour passes and then an extra half an hour. Okay, so if I had 45 and 45, 90 minutes, and then I had another 45 and another 45, so I'd have another hour and a half, or another 90 minutes. That means together I would have 3 hours. So this is 3 hours. So that makes it a little bit easier for me to work it out, okay? So I've got, every time 4 journeys happens, that's 3 hours. So 4 journeys is 3 hours. And another 4 is 6 hours. Then another 4 is 9 hours, 7, 8, 9. Then another 4 is 10, 11, 12 hours. Then another 4, 13, 14, 15 hours. Now I had 16 hours and I wanted to know how many journeys I could make. So how many journeys could I make in that extra hour? Could only make 1, couldn't I? Could make a full one, so plus 1. So the answer would be 20. Add 1, 21. I'd be able to make 21 journeys, 21 bus journeys in 16 hours. Okay, hope you could work that out as well. And don't forget, you can email me if you need to ask me any questions. Please tell your friends if they're struggling with maths that they can watch the video if they need to, or they can get in touch with me via email as well. And I'll do another one today before tomorrow, so when you get up tomorrow, if you are doing your maths much earlier than what we seem to be, okay, it's ready and it's there and it's waiting for you. Okay, bye for now.